News today. It's Wednesday, April the 9th. It's 12:10. I just got back from Potbelly, having some Coke Zero. I'm going to look at a bunch of different websites, but feel free to chime in with a comment or question. So, start out with Fox News. They got Trump puts GOP rebels on notice as lawmakers break ranks to back efforts to rein in tariffs, and that's probably directed at Rand Paul and the guy from North Carolina. Can't have any dissent in the Republican Party. What else are they talking about on Fox? Musk accuses top Dem of profiting from government fraud after Doge allegations. Don't know who that's about. Who's that about? Oh, Chuck Schumer. Okay. Mr. Wonderful defends Trump tariffs, calls for massive increase on China. Who's Mr. Wonderful? Oh, Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank, duh. GOP senator proposes strategy to deal with Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Yep, VP Vance slams longtime Republican leader for vote against Trump nominee. Who would that longtime person be? Oh, Mitch McConnell. But that's old, though. Isn't that old? They just put that out now. Yeah, they just put that out now. That's weak, man. All right, enough of Fox. Let's get out of there. What's on World Star? Woman who went viral on World Star for kicking a man out of her room over a bad performance found dead after Baddies audition in Cleveland. That's sad. A bunch of people whose names I can't even say. I don't know how to even say them. Yeah. No, I'm not reading that. MSNBC. White House floats deporting U.S. citizens. Justice Sotomayor has just warned about that. Judge gives Trump admin a deadline to produce evidence for deporting Mahmoud Khalil. Trump may have let the genie out of the bottle on NATO. China announces 84% tariffs on U.S. goods. Here's Vance again. Vance is a very popular VP. As trade war looms, J.D. Vance escalates tensions by referring to Chinese people as peasants. What? My God. Texas Ken Paxton hopes to parlay multiple scandals into a GOP Senate campaign. Well, there you go, Ken. Good for you. And wow, but the peasants thing, man, that's a little rough. That's MSNBC. What else they got going on over here? Trump's America First stance is rebooting the global nuclear arms race. Trump is pressuring the Federal Reserve to save his tariffs. It should ignore him. And they got Rachel Maddow, Morning Joe, Deadline, White House with Nicole Wallace, excuse me. The Beat with Ari Melber. Got a bunch of shows. Ooh, I guess the bottom show is Inside with Jen Bissett, that lady. Excuse me. It's bad to keep that in. So enough of that. Let's go to Newsmax. So we went from MSNBC, the extreme left of the mainstream, to Newsmax, the extreme right of it. Bessent on China, tariff retaliation. So what? I don't know who Bessent is. Who is Bessent? Oh, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent. Huh. That's crazy. I don't know who that is, and he's like the Treasury Secretary. I got to get with the program. Newsmax sees, quote, big surge in Q1 ratings. I don't know what Q1 is. VP Vance attacks pettiness of Senator McConnell's vote. So you get the VP attacking the former Senate Majority Leader. That's interesting. Comer, Biden EPA funded left-wing activist NGO. So Newsmax is trash, but I wanted to read them as well. ABC News, let's see, they've got U.S. stocks seesaw in volatile session amid global trade war. Another one is acting IRS head plans to resign after data sharing deal with immigration authorities. That's interesting. Musk and top Trump advisor feud over tariffs dumber than a sack of bricks. This guy is not even elected, and nobody, like, he wasn't ratified by Congress or anything. Like, ratified is not the word, confirmed by Congress. And he's running his mouth like crazy. I don't know, I think that's pretty wild. Alright, let's get out of here. ABC News is cool. I mean, U.S. restores urgent food aid, but not in Afghanistan and Yemen where millions need it. That's crazy. Okay, let's see what's over at CBS News. China hikes tariffs on U.S. goods to 84%. RFK Jr. encourages people to get measles vaccine amid deadly outbreak. Police seek tips after 1997 Jane Doe homicide is identified. Trump overstates the number of U.S. factories lost since NATO. China vows to fight Trump tariff trade war in quote unquote to the end. Wow. And then we got CNN over here. China and EU hit back in showdown with Trump. The U.S. shrugs off the countermeasures while stock markets search for direction amid growing fears of recession. Trump's top trade official says tariffs on allies that have a trade surplus with the U.S. are necessary. I thought I saw Trudeau there for a second, but he's gone. He's no longer the prime minister. He's a nobody. That's not true. It's just not the prime minister. Nobel laureate, defunding scientific research will have catastrophic consequences for the U.S. White Lotus star Amy Lou Wood doesn't love all the talk about her teeth. Amy, I don't even know who you are. And Walmart sees an opportunity in Trump's trade war. What would that be? Walmart said Wednesday it was insured opening operating profit for the first quarter. Still, Walmart maintained that sales during the quarter will grow by up to 4%. We see opportunities to accelerate share gains while maintaining flexibility to invest in price as tariffs and applied to income. I don't know what he's talking about. Let's try RT, see what they're saying. This Russian television. Is it blocked? RT.com? Is it blocked? Have we become North Korea? Okay, let's try Al Jazeera. AlJazeera.com. Okay, we got Al Jazeera. Trade war escalates as China raises tariffs on U.S. goods in retaliation. Live updates. Torn to pieces. Quote, torn to pieces. Massive Israeli strike leaves 80 missing in new massacre. Good job, Israel. Good job. Crazy. They're committing genocide and nobody says anything. Because if you do, you're dubbed anti-Semitic, which is a joke. Because Bernie criticizes them all the time. He's not anti-Semite. He's Jewish. Let's go to BBC.com. What do they've got at the front? They've got Trump tariffs spark U.S. government to debt sell-off. China retaliates against Trump with 84% levy on U.S. goods as EU confirms new U.S. tariffs. Despair as death toll from Dominican Republic nightclub collapse rises. I didn't know that. I was in Dominican Republic in November. Wow. Hundreds of rescue workers in the Dominican Republic continue to search for survivors of a roof collapse at a nightclub in the capital. At least 124 people died and more than 150 were injured in the incident, which happened just before 1 a.m. local time, 5 a.m. GMT on Tuesday at the Jet Set Club, officials said. Oh my God, that's insane. That is horrible. That is really horrible. Canada hit back at U.S. car tariffs with reciprocal measures. What else can we check? We've already checked so much. I don't really want to check the Jerusalem Post, but we'll check that as well. Communication gaps, misguided concepts led to Sderot massacre, October 7th probe. Yeah, I don't want to read this crap. I mean, I feel horrible for October 7th, but I'm looking at the other stories they've got going on. Let's check out. Why didn't RT come up? That's really weird. I think that's bizarre. RT. There it is. No, it goes. It's like, did RT lose their domain name? No way. I think RT lost her. Did RT go out of business? How can RT go out of business? That's Russian television. It's got to. I'm sure they're blocking it somehow. Um, mm, what else? Oh, let's check out the Militant. That's the newspaper of the Socialist Workers Party. Let's see what they're up to. The Militant. Subscribe to them every so often. Hasn't been a while. Dan Fine is the man. Workers need to take political power into our hands. Farm worker protests against ICE arrest of union leader. I should subscribe to them. New protests erupt in Gaza against brutal rule of Hamas. Hurricane cutters fight for pensions right in the Dominican Republic. Oh, pensions and rights. I gotcha. All right, guys, that's the news. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Remember that when you like and when you comment and when you subscribe, you help the channel. And the channel loves you, but more importantly, I love you.